We are here for another round. It's round 6, so we're now over halfway through. We're over halfway through season 13, so we are now going into the business end of the season. We're here at Spa, Belgium, for round 6. I am your host as always, Suicide Boy. Agent Tubbs has decided to forsaken me and never turns up anymore. So, thanks, Miss Agent Tubbs. Thanks for that. But obviously last week, we are here from last week's mystery round. Obviously Great Britain, obviously the sprint race was done on the reverse track. And then we reset the lobby and then did the main race, the normal way round. We obviously saw a lot of end of race punches. Some interesting information was gained for the tier 1, say using hards as a sprint. But other than that, as I'm going to get my other phone quickly so I can see what the championship positions as we actually got the results. Now from Tito posted the race stats. Where are they? I should get them up quickly. As I have just seen that just quickly after qualifying, there will be a lobby restart as the settings are wrong. Someone has left Part Ferme on, so we won't name names. They know who they are. But as we watch Sid in the pink V-carb go round, obviously running the V-carb the entire season. Love to see it. Where are we? So after round 5, Biddery leads the Drivers' Championship with 81 points to Button with 79. Then Rongo's third, 51. Jack Carr is on 47. Gregor's UK is 45. It's fifth on 45. Godfather's 6th with 36. Diamond Douchey 7th, 32. Lexus 31 in 8th. 9th is R. Gummers with 28. And Radical Elite in 10th with 27 points to his name. The Constructors is a damning look for the Aston Martins. 126 for them, so Biddle and Gregor's flying high at the top. And then we have Fry with 80, Williams with 64, 63 for McLaren, and 61 for Haas. So for third, it's very close, only separated by 3 points for them. As I see, Wizard of Oz is in the chat. Wizard of Oz, obviously known as Wizard in the league. Obviously, a tier 1 driver. He will be racing on Wednesday night. Along by myself, where we will be over a second and a half behind. As it was said, still making his way around, isn't he? He has invalidated, so I have only just noticed. I think he's probably done that as poo on. As we look around to try and find someone else on that, Leonardo, David Oilface has just invalidated. That was a great time to go on him. Bidley coming up Eau Rouge to the Camel Straight, as I'm going to call it. I don't care if it's wrong. Cruiser, you be damned, calling me out for my wrong pronunciation names. Obviously, Biddle leading championship will be hoping to extend from Button. Obviously, Button today does not have his regular teammate of Delta 27. Fortunately, he's not racing, but he has a good replacement in Willy Bum 7, who's making his first appearance of the season, and from prior knowledge, is a dab hand. So hopefully Willy can help Button maybe challenge Biddle, as Biddle's been working very well with his teammate Gregors all season. Let's giddy up, says Nigel. Oh shit! As J Undisputed has gone a 1:43.7 for the first lap of the session. I am expecting probably the high 42s, mid 42s. And here, obviously, this track's very heavily dependent on ERS usage. As we can see, Bill's got 37%, but not much deployment left, as the green bar will show. So he's going to use what he has left to run to the line. Obviously, still recovering from the weekend, but goes a 43.1. Why do you sound like you're in a fish tank? Oh, I have new headphones, Nigel. Yeah, I have new headphones. They are some new ones, and I haven't figured out the settings with them yet. So yeah, I do apologise about that. Jack Carr goes into 42.8, so that's the first one to get into the 42s. So we're going to go and find where's Button up to the line. 43.9. He's obviously made a little bit of a mistake somewhere. And we go on board with Mr. Sheriff Woody, who has invalidated as well. Hirsch is on the outlet. Oh, Gummers up to the line. 43.0. Come on, Gummers. Jesus Christ. Where's that lap? There's Lexus, and I assume that's probably Jack Carr getting out of the way of Lexus very nicely. David Dollface coming up to Max Verstappen's favourite corner. Impersonate Tim. Autoglass repair. I don't know that. I can't remember the advert. As Dave comes now into the bus stop, gets his braking right, got a little bit more battery than what Biddle had for deployment. Oh, he's lost the rear slightly, but up to the line, it's at 45.7. Obviously on 2 laps of those tyres, yeah, they wouldn't have felt the greatest. But here comes the Lexus in the middle sector, in the Mercedes. As Washington running out as far as he can to get the... That's poor lap from David. Okay, Nigel, right, be nice. As there's been an accident somewhere, and I think Aaron has gone off at No Name Corner, unless they've actually... I think they've actually named it now. It's just something I can't actually remember. But here comes Lexus around the final 2 corners. Let's see what he can do. Nice and tidy on the exit. Up to the line. It's a 43.9 to put him up to P9. So at the moment, Jack Carr with a 3/10 lead over Biddle. But we know Biddle can pull out of that out of his arse when he wants to. Well, that's a shock from Alan. What's a shock from Alan? Said Aaron, not Alan. Here comes Hirsch up the hill. Obviously going to use as much as battery as he can. Gary's stream was late. You're sacked. My stream wasn't late. My stream was on time. I had to wait for Alan to start the lobby still. It's his fault. I can't stop going. Please help. Are you a great supine put? What the fuck am I reading? Anyway, let's get back to Hirsch. Both sacked. Well, Alan's got... Well, still, funny enough to say that, Alan is doubly sacked because he's got the settings wrong. So we're going to have to lobby restart after the session. And he's going to have to set the grid. So, yeah. Yeah, so it's not going to wait. Here comes Hirsch. A 16-0. Don't know what it's going to be like. There's Nigel Piggles having a party in the chat. And Hirsch has used all his battery, which is strange. It's going to cost him all the way to the line. Nigel's starting to think he's a cowboy because he keeps saying giddy up. Up to the line. What is Hirsch going to do? It's not going to be a great time, I'll be honest. So it's slower than Alan, Major Alan, in 15th. Hashtag Hirsch is washed. So yeah, had to be said. Here comes Aaron. Let's see what he can do. He's going to set his first percentile time of the session. He's in the Williams today, so it's another new car that he's been in. David is slower than a guy who had no battery for half a lap. Well, David had done 2 laps on his tyres, and Hirsch did one on a fresh set. So, yeah, I'm not surprised that David's actually slower because he's had more wear on his tyres. Here comes Aaron through the front corner. That was actually quite aggressive through there. And it's up to the line. It's a 49.9 for Aaron. Give him something. He's trying. Radical is still in the pits. Gregors hasn't set a lap, but he likes doing one and done. As we'll stay on board Sheffield, they're obviously trying to actually get a clean lap in. Oh, where's Biddle? Biddle, I think Biddle behind him is. Yep, Biddle's just going down the hill of turn 6. So he's right behind. What's your favourite category? Favourite category? Would you? Oh, bloody hell. Well, I'm gonna say I'm quite a dab hand at superhero movies, or Marvel specifically. But that would be cheating. Gary, thoughts on steak and oven chips? On steak and oven chips. Never seen that on the hub. Oh, for God's sake, Nigel, behave yourself. Might have to look into it. As Chef, when he goes P5, we'll go back on board with Bidu, who's coming up to the bus stop. Has a lot more battery to use. Hasn't used it all, but I reckon he's probably just going to go for... He's obviously made a mistake somewhere. What's with the Boris fanboy? What? Hey? Oh, you're making hardly much of a sense today. Just waiting for Radders or Radical and Gregors to set their laps. Let's see what bit of going to improve. He needs to find 3 tenths if he wants to gain on Jack Carr. He's 61,000 of a second down. That's the Boris meme. You are very uneducated. Yeah, I am. Yeah, I'm not great with memes, I'll be honest. Come on, Biddle, you can get it. And the time he's obviously used a lot less battery than his previous lap, as he's going to keep his foot planted to the floor through No Name, saving as much battery as he can for the run to the bus stop. We'll be probably hoping he catches that Alpine going down the straight to kind of help him with a bit of a tow. We've got 4.5 minutes left. That's poo on. What did I call it? There was no name before, and then it goes poo on. And then we're going to go through Blanchemont. Is it Blanchemont? I think it is. We need to stop trying to figure out these corner names. I have no idea. Biddle has run out of deployment as he's into the pits and does not like that. Realise that if he finishes the lap, he's not going to get another one. Biddle should box, good boy. A Nigel Piggle telling Biddle when to box, and he follows. Here comes Godfather. Godfather has 3 seconds down, and I think that's Gregors, who's gone to 11th. A lot of people on outlaps. Major Allen's starting his next lap. He's done a 44.7. He's got enough time. Oh, yep, that's not a great look for Aaron. Aaron's gone wide at turn 1 and gone into the gravel. 2. Did I do that lap? How did I do that lap? I don't know. Yeah, remember, Nigel. Jay doesn't really speak English very well. It's Jay. Where's Radical? Radical's on the timer. Let's go. Oh, Radical is the last person. To set a lap. So let's see what he can do. Up to turn was 30.7. Really chucks it in to carry as much speed as he can. Obviously, Radical's had a very good season. A couple podiums to his names. Oh, apologies. Stop, because I have to read these out. It's a little bit jerky all over the place. Let's see. Come on, Radical. Don't. Foot to the floor. Lets off slightly. Then straight back on. There's a yellow flag up in front. That is Major Allen, who will need to be keeping an eye on that Haas that is coming around behind him. Radical likes it jerky. And around there's a 16.3, so this is going to be close. Where is he going to put him? Let's see. How close is he going to catch up to Major Allen? Major Allen should be at this point off the racing line. Never mind, he is taking every barrier out. Interesting. From Major Allen. Here comes Radical. Goes to 17th. It's a 44.9. Hirsch is 92 thousandths of a second up. David's in traffic. And he's got his teammate of Diamond Duchy, who has had a very special weekend for himself. If you don't know, the man is due to be married, I think, some time, I think, this year. He had his stag do at the weekend. Major Allen has retired from session, has run out of time. So, for everyone from FPRL wishes that the day goes absolutely perfectly, as also we can see with the update, the Gemini sponsor on the side, on the engine cover of the McLaren now. That's literally all the update did. We'll go back on David in front of him, as David is actually on the time. He's 2.1 seconds up. So he's going to place himself around 13th, 14th place. What more nice and easier exit. And it's going to be a P8 for David. Obviously his teammates behind. Jack Hart is 10 thousandths of a second off. Jay's on a lap, as we're going to go around to find who is on a lap near the back. Leonardo's starting his. It's fine anyone near the back, as Hirsch has gone off. Radical is probably done for this session. Allen goes 1.2 seconds faster. He's probably done. Gummers is on his time lap. Zafar as well. Here comes Lexus. He's 0.8 of a second up. Sinsman was still in tier 2. What do you mean? What? As Lexus goes P8 with that time, knocks David down slightly. Sid Sandwich is on another lap. Did I say still? Whoops. Let's have a look. Where is Button? It's actually Weirybum. Where's Weirybum? He's 2 tenths off, and I think he's not going to improve. You can slip. What? Weirybum has Invalido, but I think he was down and out on his lap. Chef Woody. Biddle's finished. Jay Undisputed, 94 seconds. At the moment, it looks like Jack Haar is probably going to be safe and will be on pole. Chef Woody's up by 2 tenths. Mongo goes P2 with 42.9. Where's Chef Woody going to go? Up to the line. It's a 43.0. He goes P4. David Douche stays P12. Sid Sandwich has got 3 and a bit tenths on his time. Where's it going to put him? Come on, Sid. Up to the line. Where's Sid going to go? It's a 42.9 P4. Exactly the same time as Godfather, but as Godfather set it earlier on in the session, he will hold that. Aaron absolutely just took Bonchimon completely off track, but somehow it doesn't invalidate. Oh, is... and some issues with control, and I think that's going to be it for everybody as we wait for Jay to be pulled into the pits. And that is it for qualifying for the Tier 2s. Jack Hart with another pole to his name. Obviously won in Jeddah. Jay, I fucking love you, says Sid. This time next week, Lewis Hamilton will be the championship leader. You say that. You say that. That's if we actually go racing, Nigel. Because, no offence, at the moment it's looking quite hard for them to get to Australia. As I'm stuck on the please wait. Obviously, we'll go into the next session and everybody will leave. I will pause the stream while we sort out the lobby for the grid. But the Middle East is nowhere near Australia. Yes, but Nigel, when you fly, you have to stop in the Middle East to get a connecting flight. You can't go the other way because you won't be able to refuel. That's why. Yeah, I'm just reading things saying that there might be some issues for some teamers to get there. So, but we might be just missing Bahrain and Jeddah anyway, because obviously what's going on there. Those races might be cancelled. As I'm quickly looking up to see if I've missed anything. As obviously we're going to get back into the session as quick as possible. Just waiting for Major Allen to make the settings, and I'm sure he'll have his settings checked this time. Oh, whoops. So we're going to bring that up. Join the lobby. Tis fine. Emma's ready to step in and Portimao. Hopefully it's just McLaren if they do miss. No, I don't think any team's going to miss. Hopefully not. But as we see the lobby filling up, I am going to pause the thing because I'm not going to talk for like 10-15 minutes while they set this up. So you're going to see a fancy pause screen. Just note also that the weather should be reset up to actually what it was supposed to be. So, Jay, if Alan does it correctly, it should be the weather should be exactly what it is. We might have missed on an FPRL Classic. So, yeah. See you in about 10 minutes. Right, we are back. Lobby is set up, and we are going. The race has been set up to the same weather conditions as they were when they checked in qualifying. Part of farm is off, so remember all to put your setups on. So yeah. And, we wait for the game to bloody load up. Next gen game, ladies and gentlemen. Next gen, and we still wait this long to get in. And we're waiting for David and Gregors. Come on, you two. We'll see. Dry start, it seems. So, interesting. As we're going to go and have a look at the tyres for everyone. At the moment, everyone on mediums. So, no one's changed their tyres just yet. I assume that probably people haven't loaded in yet. So... As I'm just gonna. As we wait for all the drivers to pick their setting, their strategies, tyres, everything, setups on. How long is it gonna take before we get going? We should be able to. Push the wrong button. We're going up at the tyres now. Somebody's on softs. Sid's on softs. Biddle hard, along with Lexus. David Oldface going hard. Major Allen going hard, and Radical as well. So it should be interesting. And obviously, tyre wear is quite a big thing around here. As once again, we see some of the cars on the left-hand side of the screen there. I think P1 Jack Hart and the Alpine of Sheriff Willies. They're very excited to get on. They're probably listening to the song "It's Friday, yeah," in their cockpits. That's why the car's bouncing around, having a good time. This is the bit I hate, waiting for the 3 minutes, because sitting there waiting to get going is going to be the first thing. Eventually we will get going. Come on, Alan. Press A. It's been 3 minutes now. Go time. David has decided to try and bait me. Gary, press A for him. Hey, look, hang a minute. There you go, still I'm pressing A for him. Like, this is... Why is there no timers for the spectators? How are we supposed to know when to get going? Now I can't even do anything. Oh, there we go. Right, as we go, 4 lights, 5 lights. And away we go for the Belgian Grand Prix. It looks like a very good start for Jack Hart, but on the inside, Sid Sandwich had a very good start. As, well, it's looking bumpy at the back. It looks like Evan has got through. Aaron has gone off at the back. It looks like Evan's got off to a fairly decent start. As we can see, Diamond Ducci's gone up 6 places from his position. Biggest loser at the moment is, looks like David Orphe's down by 3. We'll bring up the tyres for everyone. Enabled. Hide IU, UI, and we are away. And it looks like Sid on the soft is looking to get a very decent start. So at the moment it's looking good for the V-Carbs at 1st and 4th. As looking at Diamond Duchy, maybe have a look at Zafir going into no name, and now for the first time of 22 times into Puon as we go behind. It looks like Lexus is going to try and go on the inside into Puon on Hurst, but decides to back out, as obviously everyone's going to now try and get into the rhythm. Yeah, as Gregor's down in 17th place, so he's not had a great qualifying, the Aston Martin driver, as Aaron and Radical are fighting away. Aaron goes a little bit wide. Oh, he knew goes into Radical. Radical won't be too impressed about that. Radical on hard, obviously. Will be trying to hopefully get back to the back of the field. There is a split from Douche to Biddle, 1.6 seconds. So there's a little gap in the train. Obviously around here, as Button has a 3-second time penalty already and is pulling over to the side. I assume to let some people by. Probably a legal overtake. So that's not a great start for Button. Probably went deep and had to cut the corner. Got a legal overtake and also got a straight 3 seconds. As Biddle has got Hirsch all over the back of him. Hirsch going to look to go past him. Hirsch using a lot more battery. And up into P10 right now, but Leonardo going a little bit off, losing position to Alexis. Tries the cheeky switch back. Oh my god, here comes David and Gregor's. Oh! As I think that's Alexis with front wing damage. Oh, he's caught onto David. Alexis also trying to get out of the way of everyone. As the two Mercedes nearly come to blows. But out in front, Mongo is in the lead of the race. Godfather has got past Jack Hart as well. Jack's down to 3rd place, and he won't enjoy that. Have a quick sip of drink while I can. J Undisputed P5 holding on to Sid Sandwich there on the softs. There's a yellow flag at the back. I think Aaron has gone off onto the run to Bonchemon. As Mongo says, the fastest lap time of the race so far. Obviously, fastest laps get you an extra point, so we may see some people near the end of the race maybe box for a set of softs. As Biddle has come into the pits, and I think that's going to be a front wing change. It is front right end plate for the Aston Martin driver, so the Aston Martin here are suffering the same as they are in the real F1. As Godfather has got past Mongo. Obviously Godfather and said Biddle had a few exchanges last week in the race. But now Godfather is actually into the lead of the race, looking for his 2nd race win. Douche is up to P6, going to go around the outside into No Name on Sheriff Woody. Sheriff Woody's going to try and refight, no, backs out into Puon. And Douche is up to 6th place for the McCut driver. Sheriff Woody P7, Zafir P8, 9 and 10 for Button. Button really not struggling slightly here. Seems where he seems to be a little bit more comfortable. Obviously his first race of the season. He was going to race next week at Baku, but then realised it was a sprint, so has decided to turn up today. So yeah. Oh, Sophie's been hit by Sheriff Woody. We just caught the end of that, and Sophia keeps hold of it very well held. And at the moment, Button is 4 seconds off Sid. Sid has had a bit of a mare. Where's Sid? Oh, Sid's into the pits already. 4 laps on soft, so that has not gone to plan for him. As Leonardo's fighting with Argummers, who is apparently a dab hand at Siege. Not so much when it comes to actually dominated Bahrain a couple of races ago, but here is languishing around in P12. Whoever the new Red Bull team principal, sack him now. Behind, Radico's got past Major Allen, who cut straight back in front of his teammate, and yeah, I don't think Lexus will be too happy with that. That Allen's cut straight back onto the racing line right in front of him. David's up to P13. He's got Gregor's behind. Obviously, those two know each other quite well. Not really much is happening. Douchy's about 3.7 seconds behind. The leading 3. They are in another postcode. And we're big on the fastest lap so far. So at the moment it is Mongo 46.4, Godfather 46.5, Douche 46.7. So quite close to everybody. As Jay Understood has front wing damage, front left end plate is completely gone. So to hold on to it as well as he did, he's not doing too bad. Let's see if Mongo can get past Godfather. Let's have a look. As Godfather's already run out of battery, and I don't think Mongo's going to be close enough to him. Yeah, well, he catches him right near the end of the straight. It's not close enough, but I can tell you who did gain a lot was Jack R, who is on 84% battery, has the most out of everyone, so he's playing the long game here. There is a train starting to form behind Diamond Douchy, and that's of himself, Jay, Sheriff, Ray, and Zafir. Button is starting to catch back up. Argummers is falling back. He's into 10th now. As I have just seen Biddle has overtaken Aaron for P19. There's not really much going on at the moment. There's not much action. As Mongo has actually fallen out of the DRS of Godfather. So Godfather has broke the toe, the DRS. But the only big thing is Godfather's using his battery at every point he gets. He's not saving it. And same with Mongo, and the car behind's got 83%. As David has had a look on Leonardo, he's going to try, and he does. He gets the move done. He's up to 12. Go on, Dave. Go on, Dave. As behind, it looks like Radical. So Leonardo and Gregors are squabbling around for 13th, 14th. Radical has just got past Sid. Well, he's got past Sid. Sid obviously on 2 at mediums. Should get past as everyone is running none. Behind, Mongo has been overtaken by Jack Ha, the second. Once the hards get to the point where they are going to be the fastest tyre, we should start seeing those hard runners move up the field. I don't know how long these mediums are. It's going to be a good little bit of info to see for Wednesday for myself. Douche seems a little bit in no man's land now. He can't catch up to the front lot because he hasn't got any DRS, but he nearly has broke a second the second barrier to Jay. He needs like under half a tenth and he can do it. He has got out the second. I've fallen straight back in as Jay obviously used some battery to pull himself back towards. Anything going behind? No. Button is starting to catch up this group in front of him again. Gomez Leonardo has boxed off mediums already. So David now has a little bit of a gap to Hirsch in front of him and a bit to Gregor's behind him. He is going to get out the toes. Aaron gets a 3-second time penalty for track limits. As Biddle is trying to recover from the early stop. It's going to take a lot for him. Godfather has zoomed into a 2.3 second lead from Jack Hart. Mongo 1.3 second behind him. Douche 3.4. So he is gaining on Mongo now, but he is bringing along everybody. It's like Button and our Gummers are going to join that little train there. Come on, somebody make a move. Not really much to talk about with 7 laps down. I don't see anything coming. There doesn't look like there's much clouds at the moment. So I don't know if rain is on the way. We'll have to find out. Jay has boxed, so he's called that very late. Mongo has boxed as well, so the top people are now boxing round about lap 8. I've almost had a look at Button, trying to make a bit of a mistake. Obviously he's on hard. That is Alexis with a 3-second time penalty. Second man to get one. As I think Aaron's had a bit of an oopsie at the back. Oh, there it is. He's kept it going, and it's not in the wall, so Douche is now 5 seconds behind Jack Haar, so yes, Jay has got past Zafir has actually got past Gummers has got past Button, sorry. Meanwhile Jay, his teammate, has got past Alexis. Obviously Alexis is still running the hard compounds and the front wing damage. There's David in P10. Gregors has got past him. But now he's got a very, very quick Sid, who went on mediums. And as we've seen, those medium tyres run out after 8 laps. So he's probably going to be using hards to the end. As David, I don't think will fight too much with Sid. Behind him as Sid loses a slipstream to get close to David. I'm expecting a move to the outside. There we are. Is he going to get past? He's going to use his peer brake, and he does. Nice and tidy. No messing about. David really didn't put too much of a fight to that. Knows that he's not in the same race as Sid Sandwich as of right now. Godfather's still going. Sheffield third, a long way back. 8 seconds. Gummers is there. P4. Gregor's P5. Sid probably can overtake Gregor's sooner or later. Gummers has actually got past Sheriff Woody. As we look around, Diamond Douchey P10. and we bum P12, and he's got Jay, who's on the same set of tyres as him, length. So they'll be squabbling for douche for the rest of the race if we stay dry. If nothing, anything changes up. There is a few clouds coming in, but it's not getting darker. There's Lexus with Major Allen. Major Allen's got Biddle behind him. Biddle on 6 lap mediums. Biddle goes a little bit wide. Let's see what Biddle can do. We'll stay on board with him, like actually on board. As, I'm pretty sure he feels he's trying to find a way around this. Allen has. I think has a puncher. He does. Allen has a puncher 8 laps onto those tyres and needs to get up to speed. He's having some issues, but we'll go off as obviously Gummers still continues on going, takes the lead of the race. Everyone is boxing. Still yellow flags up there. Obviously he should ghost. Jack Hard comes out in P5 in front of David. Where's David? David goes past. Jack Hard's gonna block Mongo. That was a bit aggressive and a bit naughty from Jack Hard. Oh, David's gonna be in the middle. Oh, this is gonna be like Hacken and Schumacher moment. Don't you dare do it to him. Oh, David's gonna do it. Oh, David's been done as Aaron has crashed. And our Gummers has been right. Right then. Why have I not ghosted? Right, Gummers. I can't defend you for that. Let's have a look, Aaron. Simulations. So, the credits are on. The ghosting is off. Aaron. That's why you didn't ghost. Right. And then our Gummers just chucks it into the wall. So that's a safety car. And for anyone like the Gregors and Sid Sandwich, who haven't boxed, this is great for them, along with David Oldface, because I'm expecting everybody who goes on harder compounds or tyres. So what happens? Nothing. Aaron, like, you crashed and your car didn't ghost and Gummers crashed into you. Don't get into trouble for it. No, you don't get in trouble for that. It's just what the lobby setting's on. That's not your fault. You've crashed and Gummers has gone into you. You don't get in trouble for that. Unless you crashed and then came back on the track and basically drove into him. That's the only way you'd get in trouble. But now we see the stops coming in for everybody. With halfway through the race. And Godfather's in the lead of the race. Jack Hart second. Mongo P3. Douche P4. Willie P5. J6. 7th for Severe. 8th for Sheriff Woody. 9th for Lexus. 10th for Gregors. Sid 11th. David will be very happy with this. But he's going to have to go wrong on those mediums. As Aaron has left the session, which is every right to do. Hirsch P13. 14th for Radical. Biddle 15th. And will probably be absolutely fuming the fact. I reckon those are the tyres that he had at the start, because they've already got 2 laps on them. Leonardo 16th, 7th Major Allen a button. Once again, his luck is not really, it's just not there for him today. But yes, safety car. I am going to have a look. as I think Gummers is not. I've seen Gummers is not very happy with what's happened, but there's not much he can really do about it. I'm sure Aaron hasn't done it on purpose. As some more people are boxing, Alexis has boxed. So I think Hirsch as well. Buttons boxing, obviously, I think to get rid of that. Has anyone got any time? Buttons got 10 seconds, so Buttons boxing to get rid of the 10 seconds. Buttons gonna accept softs as I've gone into game chat. Lovely, fantastic. Right, back into party. There we go. We're back in. As we go, not good enough. My way is rubbish. As we keep going, as we still watching Button trying to go. I'm expecting Button to come in again to serve that 10 seconds, which would probably the smartest thing for him to do. I wonder what tyres he's going to go on. That's the thing. Oh, hang on a minute. Tyres. Enabled. There we go. Looks like the likes of David, Radical, Leonardo, Alan, Lexus, and Hirsch are all going to try and go to the end on their mediums. Obviously, the longer this safety car is out, the more it's going to help them. Obviously, they need to do, at the moment, I think it's 11 laps on those tyres, and Aaron's went after 8. So any time slowly going around is going to help them. I think all the hard runners are going to be able to go to the end perfectly fine. I think the hards could probably do about, as safety car is in this lap. So the game has gone, screw you, Button. You're done for this race, which is very unfair. Very unfortunate for him. That sucks, but we're going to watch Godfather, who's going to take the side. Like, come on, Godfather, you don't need to hold them up this slow all the way down. Like, you're miles away. I understand if you're going into the final corner. Has he gone already? He has actually gone. I think he's caught Jack Hall out slightly. But, yeah, that's a better restart. There we go, tier 2. Take note. As we look behind, Biddle is going to try and have a go at Radical, but Biddle can't make an overtake until the line. I think he's just realised that I am done with this. What do you mean you're done with this? It's fine, Aaron. Like, it's fine. You're still learning. It's fine. As Biddle is going to have a look at Radical into... Oh, and he goes round the outside. That was very close. Very brave from Biddle to get round on the outside there. I'm done with Douchey is finished. Hope he enjoys his last 2 months as an unmarried Hebe. I'm being blamed. Love you, Nado. Hi, are you okay? How are you feeling after the weekend? Are you still recovering? Yes, I've already mentioned that Douchey's getting married soon. He's going to become soon. It's no longer him not doing what his missus says. It's going to be yes, dear, all the time. Can I go out with the boys? No. To be fair, go. I've just seen a couple hours pretty much doing donuts on the racing line. All I can say still, he did have a puncher, so maybe he was just trying to get going. But obviously the stewards will deal with that. How's the car? I know of this story, Yorkie, of the of Steele's car deciding that it did not want to be a car anymore. He told me it wouldn't start. He had to get Biddle to jump it. So yeah, poor Steele's car. Can we all have like a a rip in the chat for Steele's car? Because it's not long for this world. Apparently, it seems. Rest in peace. um, as looks like everyone's getting into him. Weary's holding on to the front four in front of him. He has got to get a bit of a gap to Zafir. Behind, it looks like Jay has got past Sheriff Woody. Rest in peace, Peugeot 107. No, don't worry, Steve. You can get another car. Just get another car. Get another Peugeot 107. As Bidley gets a 3-second time penalty. That's not great for him. Sid's in the final points position, but he's going to have David Oldface, who is was before the safety car wasn't anywhere near points, and then now is actually going to be fighting for it. But as up in front, we see Gregors going around the outside of Sid's damage before Blanchimon, and is now up. Oh, so was it Gregors? Sorry, Sid going past the thing. Here comes David, comes flying in. Oh, Jesus! He does come flying in. Hits the back of Gregors. Now Severe is kind of a little bit of no man's land. Jay on a set of hards for 7 laps, so those tyres are going to be very worth. Get 6 in the beat, down you go. Well, as I'm working tomorrow morning from 6 in the morning, unfortunately I'm just drinking some lemonade. Got to be responsible, you know. As Major Allen picks up a 3-second time penalty, I think, going up Eau Rouge. And is that Diamond Douchey picking up a 3? No, that's David Oilface. Oh, Chef Woody's gone. Chef Woody's had an incident. He's had an incident. So that's produced David up to P9. So has there been contact with Gregors? But at the moment, David will be falling out the points here. And he's going to be annoying. How's the cheesy Doritos? Still asking Yorkie. Tell me, Yorkie. Did you go missing again, and then just somehow stumble back to your hotel room? Because we need another story of your antics while out drinking. As Jack Hart is 1.5 seconds behind Godfather now, who is starting to go. He got left behind in the karting. He got left, and yeah. You know, do you know why that is still? It's because he's got no full traction. He can't just put his foot down. I was actually very well behaved, I'll have you know. It's got no full traction. That is true. No, he beat me in the karting. DNF. No, you just retired in the pits, didn't you, still? You don't DNF, you just retire in the pits. Oh dear. Really quite fun to watch you guys. Yeah, I did. At the back, Button has got past Leonardo. Leonardo's actually into the pits with front wing damage. So I think his race done the same with Sheriff Woody. So there obviously has been contact. As the war was decided, it doesn't want to be a war anymore. It's glitching the hell out. I went and threw up in the bathroom. Oh dear. As who's that getting the time penalty? That is Jack Haar. That might have cost him podium. We're gonna have a Diamond Douchey podium here. Let's go. Yeah, it's gonna fall there. Oh, douche! Don't fucking throw it. Don't throw it away now. As we're gonna have a look at the positions change. Douche up by 10. Up 4 for Way, 2 for Zafir, 4 for David, 5 for Grady, 7 for Hirsch. So it looks like Diamond Douchey at the moment is having the best race so far. Could be on for driver of the day. Who has the fastest lap? It is Button 45.0. at the moment, but obviously anybody at the back can easily throw it into the pits with the last couple of laps remaining. Fuck my counterpart, what is he doing? So so obviously, if you're not aware, Steele's real name is Jack. So that's what the joke is. I've just got it. He's now starting to gain back on Godfather, but he's gonna need Godfather to either get a 3 second of his own. Meanwhile, Douchey decides he wants a podium, and Mongo takes the thing. Oh, there's contact between him and Mongo. Oh, the hand goes up from Douche. Be careful, Mongo. Douche works in the bloody prison. He has prison rules. Watch out for him. Get him. Go. Oh, fuck, Douche remembers who he was. he's remembered that this is prison rule racing. As we can see dark clouds starting to appear. So is there going to be races? Gregors picks up the 3 second time penalty. Behind us a Douche. Get off the gravel. Come on. As there is a slight gap between Sophia and Sid Sandwich, whose strategy has gone out the window at the moment. Great start for him on Sauce, but it's just gone out the window for the poor man from Holland. David is starting to pull away. David at the moment, I think, is probably going to fall down to 13th. As the clouds are starting to darken, but I don't think it's going to rain. It's got to rain. Touched me and my... Oh my god. You touched that can of Thatchers. Oh dear. I don't think it's going to rain fast enough. It's literally going to have to chuck it down about now before we have any chance of it going on inters. Looks like Jay's starting to fall away. He's out of the DRS, and David is going. So David could still get a podium here. Could still. As Douche has got back past Mongo. This time Douche will try and not allow Mongo to try the switchback. As who is that with the time penalties? That is the fair front. So I think he's just going to fall down one place. Oh, he's hit the back of one as... what has happened in front? I think somebody's had a bit of an incident. Yellow flags behind between Leonardo and Chef Woody. I don't know what's that about. As with only 4 laps to go, if it does come down rain, it's going to be very tough, as David is now falling back into the clutches of Jazz, but obviously his tyres are starting to go. He's got still 4 laps to go on those tyres, so they could pop, so he'll be hoping for any chance of an I love you and leave you. Oh, Yorkie. Just showed his face and now he's leaving. Disgraceful behaviour from the Yorkshireman. There's Biddle fighting for 11th with Hirsch. It's not going to be a great day, but here comes Sid. Has got past Zafir. He's going to defend it on the outside. He's going to have to get in front. Zafir's going to try. Oh my god. Up the inside is going to be a Mark Webber thing. And he does. Gets it through just before, but he's also going to get DRS as well, which is really cheeky. As we go up in front, Mongo really trying to find a way back past Douche. Douche 4 seconds. Jack Haas just literally gone into the lead of the race, and he's only going to fall down into 2nd, which is going to annoy him because he... Godfather knows that he doesn't really need to push anymore. He can just coast to the end. As Button and Major Aaron have boxed to go on softs to go for the fastest lap. Personally, oh no! There's contact between Gregors and Lexus has lost all his front wing. I don't think there's going to be a safety car. Lexus needs to get out of the way for Radical, and he does. Radical up to 13th place. As Jay is hunting. I'm giving him in my energy. He's going to gap the field. Shall we all go? Go, Jack. Go, Jack. Go, Jack. No, it's weird. I don't think he's going to really be able to do anything. Because Godfather's got the same pace tire, well, same laps tyres. And I think Godfather's actually overall faster at the moment, being the entire race. As who is that? That is, the Lexus. Yeah, Lexus gets a 3-second time, a second of the race for him. Hirsch and Biddle squabbling behind. As David loses the rear, Lexus has retired, but oh no, here we go. Right, we'll stay on board with this, so we're going to go on board with David, as there's 4 cars going into Eau Rouge. Who's going to come out first? Biddle should have the best tow of them all, and he's going to deploy his battery. Where's David going to fall? There's 1. There's 2. No, he defends it. Oh, it's contact between Hirsch and David. David gets by. Oh, Hirsch just goes, nah, fuck you. Jesus Christ. That's mean. That's horrible, Hirsch. How can you do that to Dave? David. That's horrible, as obviously Lexus has retired while that was all going on. Douche is still there, holding as best as he can. He's now got Willy Bum behind him. I think Jay has actually had an issue because he's fallen right off the back. Mongo is also having a little problem. I think the likes of Douche having fresher tyres might actually save him here. As we go on to the penultimate lap for Jack and Godfather. Jack having a little bit of a moment. So only 2 laps to go for some people. I don't know what's going to happen. I wonder if anybody else going to jump into the things. There's Jack Haar. Was he going to try and see if he could give Godfather the slipstream? I don't understand why he's playing DRS games. He's got a 3 seconds. He's always going to do is cost him maybe the podium from Douche, and probably Willy Bum as well. The more these 2 fight, the more the cars behind are going to catch. I guess it's just a bit of honour, as Button sets the fastest lap in P14, so he's probably going to get the point. As Douche is 4 seconds behind. Jack Haar's 7 tenths behind, and I think he could get it removed potentially, though. Maybe, we'll have to see. Unless it's an unfair one, it probably won't be. He is falling out of a second. He's 1.1. This is, hang on a minute, this is inch, oh, never mind. 5.4, I was about to say he's in within the gap, but Douche is within the gap. But he's not winning, so, boo. As we're about to go on to the final lap, finally, in Tier 2. Godfather looks like he's got this all sewn up. He could easily just coast to the end and still win it. There is a 3 queue formed of 4 cars behind Douche now. He's doing everything he can. He's got the most battery here. He's going to have to deploy as much as he can. It hasn't rained. It has got dark, but it hasn't rained. As we're going to go on board with Weary, we're going to watch this. Is Weary going to get past? He gets a good run on to the Camel Straight. Douche is going to be deploying his battery, and I think Douche has got more battery, but here we go. We're going to look from behind. And Weary's going to go to the inside. Douche is going to go around the outside. He's going to hold it. Oh, he's going a bit deep. Oh, he's been punted. It was like, he's held it. Just. With one chance away. And Douche managed to outbrake him and hold on to it. As behind, I think Hirsch has gone round. And that's not good for Hirsch. It looks like Radical gets his bum in gear. He might snatch a point. Oh, has it started raining? I'm sure Woody gets a time penalty, but he's 16th. But it's raining on the final lap of the Grand Prix as we come around the final couple of corners. It did rain still, right at the end. As here comes Godfather. He doesn't really fight. As you can see, the water on the track already. He's going to come around the final corner. He's going to win. He'll be hoping that no one puts a clip in on him as Jack Hart comes second. Where's Douche? Douche is going to hold on to a podium. That's the gift that he wanted. Willie Bum P4 on his return. Mongo P5. Sid Sandwich 6th. 7th for Zafir. Jay undisputed a long way back. But behind, David Oldface has got past Gregors on the final lap. David gets a point. Let's go, David. No, Radical gets it. Oh, Radical, you nasty. He's stolen it. Biddle gets 9th after a good recovery for him after the early stop. 2 points then. Jay P8. Radical takes the final points. Gregor's 11th. So David 11th. Gregor's 12th. 13th for Hirsch. 14th for Button. Sheriff Woody and Major Allen 15th and 16th. And then Leonardo 17th. As they're having a little bit of a play around, obviously. Didn't even get to crash properly. Leonardo coming home last on the track. As I'm looking around. But Godfather celebrated his win in the Discord already. So he's happy. Interesting last lap from System Hirsch. Jack Hard number some good shit, boys. So yeah. As we can see, race winner Godfather Button with the fast lap, so he gets a point. Driver Day goes to Diamond Douchey, which I'm not going to argue with. He gets driver of the day today. Most overtakes is Gregors, and Hirsch was the cleanest driver at the end of the race. Hirsch said dog meat track. Nobody wants to leave the DIS. Anyway, the battle for BH is probably worse. But that is it for the tier 2s. They will be done for another week. As you can see, there's Button with the 1 point for his name. No one else got anywhere near his time. So, yeah, why we deserved. But that is it for tier 2. Obviously, we've already picked driver of the day. That's Diamond Douchey. I can't really think of anything else. Thanks for watching. Thanks for tuning in. Obviously, again, all the races for this season are get uploaded or exported to the YouTube channel, which is basically FP Racing League. So if you've missed anything from this season, go and watch that. Go there to watch the races. But other than that, it's been your boy, Silverside Boy. Thanks for joining us once again. Be here on Wednesday night for the tier 1s, and good night.